Well, what else are you going to do when you've got a bit of spare time? I like looking at videos of stuff. What I've been looking at is rover exploration. I'll put my teeth back in. Oh, rover exploration of the planet Mars. I think it's quite fascinating, no doubt about it. And you get these people who seem to see alien structures and things and unexplained things and say NASA's keeping it a secret. And yet it's NASA that's put the photos online for everybody to see. And they say, oh, they airbrush out all the things that are alien and they don't want you to see. Me? Well, I wouldn't know about that, quite frankly. Then why are they posting all these other pictures? Well, yeah, make your own mind up about it. I know what I think. A rock is a rock. It may look like a face or an alien or a gun or whatever, but it's still at the end of the day just a rock. And I've not seen any proof of aliens on Earth. You may disagree, but it's just my point of view. Same kind of point of view. I remember some years ago I was looking at I forget what they call it now, something like pareidolia or something like that, where they were claiming that the Watchtower had put demonic pictures in the Watchtower. And you kind of put a mirror like that, or like that. It's the governing body calling me. I'll be with you in a moment, Stephen Lett. No, I don't think so. I think you can do that with anything. I mean, I've looked up at the clouds. Oh, sorry, you can't see anything. I've looked up at the clouds and seen some pretty evil things up there. But there have been occasions where the Watchtower has definitely put some dodgy stuff in the publications. Definitely. I mean, I remember back in the 80s when there was this picture of some old birds out on a ministry. Sorry, two sisters out on the ministry, and one of them had I don't know, something in pointillism stippled into a skirt, and it was like Zeus's head. And what about that songbook where there's that what appears to be a black man's naughty pieces pointing upwards? I mean, that was either a badly drawn hand or there's something seriously messed up in the Watchtower. I choose the latter. I think there's something seriously messed up in the Watchtower. And some of these things, I mean, they can't get round them. But I don't think we should be too paranoid about it, really. The Watchtower appears to be going downhill, and they're doing it all themselves. Look at this. I really need to cut these, don't I? Oh dear. They seem to be going downhill all on their own, and they're doing it all themselves. Since the JWTV, those videos just crack me up. Oh dear, the life of a pioneer. We get up early in the morning, the song says, well, don't want to. Snooze, have a rest in, it's good for you. You can't work yourself to a frazzle for a corporation that will throw you under the bus as soon as look at you. Somebody was asking me, on another point, how I came to get out of the Watchtower Corporation, because I don't call it the truth, I don't call it a religion anymore. I was born into it. My father was an elder, my mother a pioneer. My sister, she wanted to be a policewoman, but she wasn't allowed to be because they said, "Oh, you might have to carry a truncheon." This is the bit that made me laugh. When persecution comes, you might have to hit your brothers with a truncheon. Well, she'd do that anyway. Now, my sister, she wouldn't need to be a police officer. But seriously, it just goes to show the level of control. You can't even have an honourable job. I say an honourable job. A lot of the coppers around here, they're scum of the earth, but a lot of them are good. So we won't knock them, even though they're working for a corrupt government and propping up a system of evil. He said, here I am knocking conspiracy theorists about rocks on the moon, and I'm talking like that. Brilliant. I'm going to listen to this again just to see what I said, because I just ramble on and I forget. Yeah, so I was raised in Truth, mother, and no, when you're raised in something, you kind of accept it as being the way to go. I trusted my parents. Everybody I knew was a witness. I was cosseted away from anybody who wasn't a witness. I had some friends at school, but I wasn't allowed to associate with them outside of school. So I wonder whether perhaps that's why I'm a bit quiet and a bit menacing at times. People say I've got this kind of inner anger. Grr. Are you scared? You should be. I'm very angry. I'm very angry. So anyway, getting back to what I was talking about before everybody falls asleep. I saw things over the years that I thought were wrong. 1975, case in point, the witnesses, Watney's Red Barrel. The witnesses did say 1975 would be Armageddon. They did. I was there. All right, so to you, newbies, this is anecdotal evidence, and you're going to say, well, no, he's saying that because he's a mentally diseased apostate and he's bitter. But it's true. Anyway, so I lived through that. It was a wonderful summer, by the way. I bought my first motorbike. I bought a brilliant album by Wishbone Ash. Loved it. It was the year that I discovered reggae music. I mean, real reggae music, not sort of pop reggae or cod reggae. Real stuff. I loved it. So over the years, I kind of had these doubts, and things didn't ring true. Changing of the generations in the 90s. But I was working my way to being ministerial servant, then elder. So you kind of get involved with something. And you're crowding out all these things you don't believe. And there was Ray Franz, Crisis of Conscience. I hadn't read it, but I'd heard of it. So over the years, I just kind of had these doubts, but I buried them. So then, come 2010, the overlapping generations. Sorry. That was the turning point for me. Really was. Sorry, just put you on hold there. Just had a lovely curry delivered. So I'm going to go off and eat that now. 2010 overlapping generation. I thought, no, not anymore. It's gone a bit silly now. It isn't the religion that I signed up for. Did I really sign up for it? I was underage when I got baptised, and I've often thought perhaps I ought to take the witnesses to court for slandering my name and disassociating me behind my back, because that's what happened. I said, I'm not interested anymore. Just leave me alone. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Was that good enough? No. They bloody well pursued me, man, I'll tell you. They wouldn't let go. In the end, 2 elders came around and said, oh, your membership of the congregation. I've been disassociated behind your back. So, to them, don't care. Anyway, darlings, just see, these go on forever, don't they, these videos? I try and keep them a little bit short because I don't want you to get too bored, but I just want you to enjoy. So I'm going to eat my dinner now in my house here in Peterborough, which is like a post-apocalyptic zombified ghost town, and that's just the Kingdom Hall. Just a few thoughts just to throw out there. Hope you're all okay, all of you. Thanks for the subscriptions. Leave your comments below, or if I'm upside down, that way. And I look forward to hearing from you. And need to keep in contact, because I value you. Because you're good guys. All of you, good guys. What's he looking at? I don't know.